Hi everybody, it is Miss Samantha from the Vineland Public Library. I have a story that I would like to share with you today. Today I will be reading Max's Words. The story is by Kate Banks. The pictures are by Boris Yulikov, and we're reading it with permission from Macmillan Publishing. So summer is here. We are starting our summer reading program, and we will be coming to you through a number of different virtual videos. Some of them will be live. We'll be posting some crafts and just some different things that you'll be able to enjoy this summer. Our theme this year is Imagine Your Story, and we'll be thinking about that theme all summer long. But one of the things that you need to make a story are words. Your words are what makes up the sentences that will eventually tell your story. So in Max's Words, he has two brothers. One of them collects coins, the other collects stamps, and Max wants to collect something too. And he finally decides that he is going to collect words. So let's see what he does with his collection. So this is Max's Words, and here he is. Max's brother Benjamin collected stamps. He had stamps of many colors and sizes. They had ragged edges and sticky backs. Some had famous people on them. Others had places or buildings or flowers or trees. Benjamin spread his stamp collection across his desk. He showed it to his friends and family. Everyone admired it. Max said, "Can I have a stamp?" "No," said Benjamin. Look at that stamp collection. He has quite a vast collection of stamps. Max's other brother, Carl, collected coins. He had coins of many sizes and values. They came from different countries. Some were silver-coated with rough edges. Others were copper-plated with smooth edges. They were all shiny. They had people and buildings on them and the year in which they were made. When Carl showed them around, everyone admired them too. Max said, "Can I have a coin?" "No," said Carl. And there is Carl's coin collection. Also quite a collection. Max wanted to collect something, but he wasn't sure what. He gave it some thought. Finally, he said, "I am going to collect words." "Words?" said Benjamin. He laughed. "Very funny, Max," said Carl. Max began collecting small words. He collected a, the, its, and, ate, who, to, and, but, was, in, on, over, out, big, see, you, day. He cut them out of magazines and newspapers, and he spread them across his desk. And here you can see all the words, all the small words. So we have but, and a, and in, and to, and you. There's the, see, was, on, and out, and, ate, who, day, and big. So lots of little words. Pretty soon, Max found bigger words. Hungry, asked, through, alligator, crocodile, hissed. He cut them out and added them to the others. Max's collection grew rapidly. And there you can see his other words here. Max collected words that made him feel good. Park, baseball, dogs, hugs. He collected words of things he liked to eat. Bananas, pancakes, ice cream. He collected words that were spoken to him. Good morning, goodbye, go away. He collected his favorite colors. Green, blue, brown. Max opened the dictionary and found words he did not know. He copied these on small slips of paper. So one of the words that he copied out was slithered and iguana. Look at all those words that he cut out and he collected. "What are you doing, Max?" asked Benjamin. "Let me see," said Carl. Max's collection grew too big for his desk, so he spread out his words on the floor. He separated them into neat piles. When Benjamin and Carl arranged their collections in different orders, it didn't make much difference. But when Max put his words in different orders, it made a big difference. A blue crocodile ate the green iguana. The blue iguana ate the green crocodile. Soon, Max's collection of words spread into the hallway. And look, they do. They make a very big difference, don't they? Because here you have the blue crocodile. He's eating the green iguana. And that's the exact opposite here. You have the blue iguana ate the green crocodile. Two different stories. Sometimes Max gave away a word or two. See you later, alligator. Have a nice day. When Benjamin put his stamps together, he had just a bunch of stamps. When Carl put his words together, he had just a pile of money. But when Max put his words together, he had a thought. Maybe I could trade a word for a stamp or a coin. Please? And that's what he did. He put all the words together to make that thought. No, said Benjamin. No, said Carl. I've got 1,000 stamps, said Benjamin. When I get a few more coins, I'll have nearly 500, said Carl. And when I have a few more words, I'll have a story, said Max. A story takes a lot of words, said Benjamin. I know, said Max. You don't have enough, said Carl. Let's see, said Max. So do you think Max has enough words to make a story? He sorted through the words. He picked out a few and began arranging them on the floor. And this is what it said. Once there was a little brown worm who wished to be a big green snake. And there's the picture. There's the little worm who wishes he could be the big green snake. Benjamin and Carl stopped what they were doing and came over to look. Max continued the story. The worm slithered through the grass. It stuck out its tongue and hissed loudly. So the worm is pretending to be a snake. Max stopped to choose some more words. Benjamin butted in. And then along came a big, mean green crocodile. Then it was Carl's turn. I'm hungry, it said. So his brothers are adding to the story. There's our big, green, hungry crocodile. Benjamin grinned. He chose a few more words. The crocodile opened its mouth wide and Carl scrambled for more words. He wanted the crocodile to eat the worm, but Max was quicker. The little brown worm darted down a hole, glad to be a worm. So it was okay to pretend to be a snake, but when it became important, he was glad. Hey, I want another story, said Benjamin. So do I, said Carl. And I want a stamp and a coin, Max reminded them. Oh, all right, said Benjamin. He gave Max a stamp. Carl gave Max a coin, and Max gave them each some words and kept the rest for himself. And look, they ended up making a story together. And this one began, once there was a big brown dog. The end. And that's the end of our story. So, just like Max, you can also collect words. I did a little activity, and this is something that you can do too. You can take some old magazines or catalogs. Max used some newspapers, and you can just cut out words from those. Now, you have to make sure that before you do that they're old and your parents aren't going to use them anymore. But that's something that you can use. You cut them out, collect some small words, collect some big words, and then you can put them together and make a story. So, this is what I came up with. So, I cut out a bunch of different words. I used some magazines, I used some catalogs, and I also used some newspapers. And this is what I came up with. It says, the princess in the story loves summer reading. I know it's a little hard to see. Some of them are hard to see. And then I added read this summer with the Vineland Public Library. And I had trouble finding the word library. I couldn't find that anywhere. And one of the things that Max did is he found words in the dictionary and then he wrote them out on pieces of paper. So that is what I did with the word library right there. So you can do that. Cut out words and make a story. If you do that and you want to share it with us, you can put it in the comments of this video. But as I said, read this summer with the Vineland Public Library. So make sure you read this summer. And when you read, whatever you've read, whatever you have had read to you, you can log all those books. We're using a program called Read Squared, and you can go onto that and you can make an account for yourself. If your mom or dad is making the account, they can, and you have more than one child in your family, you can make a family account and make a separate account for each child. And that way you can log the books that either you've read to your child, that they've read on their own, anything that we have read this summer, and we will keep track of the number of books that are being read. So I hope that you will participate in that this summer. I would like to thank you for joining me today. I will be back with other videos. Some of them will be live, some of them will be like today. I can't wait to see you again really soon. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our YouTube page. And I'll see you all again really soon. Bye, everybody.